What's up, YouTube? I'll crack a few cars here. I don't know if you caught my video last night, but I found a few pieces that are not really anything too special, but and then I found a couple that are pretty basic, and then I found a couple that I think are pretty awesome, and I think they're going to have a lot of collector value to them. But we'll start with this Country Roads Series 15 Ford Galaxy. Quite possibly the nicest Ford Galaxy release that Greenlight has put out. Look at these hubcaps and the paint and the trim. It is pretty awesome. Very, very, very well done, in my opinion. Great detail. Awesome scale. It's a really big car, big boat. That interior, the blue bench seat, black dash. You know what's weird is, well, I guess the back seat does match. That's kind of crazy. It looks like it's the same exact paint on the seat. Metal flake and everything. So maybe that's simulating like a vinyl. They had vinyl seats back in the day. But nice detailed engine. A really cool car. I think this is maybe the nicest looking Ford Galaxy that Greenlight has put out. And it's a low number, number 217, so fits into my theme of below 1,000. Rolls really nice. Pretty cool. Next we'll do, I don't have many, I only have four cars that I'm cracking. This is a Black Bandit Series 15 2016 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor. I don't have too many of these Explorers in my collection, but I do like this casting quite a bit. I don't think you'll probably see as much of the detail on the Black Bandit as you will on the next one that I'm going to crack open, which is also a 2016 Ford Explorer. But it's a really cool car. It's a gloss black, but the front doors are a flat black with the Black Bandit logo. I think that's the Black Bandit logo. Yeah, Black Bandit Police. The wheels are really nice. There's just a really nice amount of detail. Black Bandit written on the tailgate with the BB on the license plate. You got the Ford logo. A lot of detail. Insert brake lights that are tampoed. Clear light bar. Got the spoiler. They did a really good job on this casting. The proportions look really good. The stance looks really good. The lens, brake lights, and tail lights look really good. And then this one has the push bar. So pretty cool. This one's really low too. It's number 744. I found this on Saturday, or it might have been Sunday. It also has a Black Bandit Police logo on the hood. And see all this oil. One thing with the Black Bandits, you really gotta clean them up, and keeping them clean without fingerprints and stuff can be tricky. But you can see they do clean up pretty nice when you wipe them down. So that's your Black Bandit version. And then now this one you'll be able to see more of the detail. I found this one last night. What's cool about this, when I found it last night, I looked at the number on it, because I don't know why, but for some reason I have a thing for the numbers. I mean, I buy them regardless, but you know, I get excited if it's a certain number. But I thought this was the same number as the Black Bandit, and they're not the same number, but they're very, very close. Within 20. So this is the Orange County, Florida Sheriff Department. And I think I like the livery better on this one than the Black Bandit. Making a difference. You've got the American flag. You can just see more of the lines of the casting. It's more definitive. Orange County Sheriff. So really cool. This one's number 722. So 722 and 744. So I guess they're within 22 of each other, but so pretty cool. All right, so if you watched my video last night, which is I think the second or third video I've made ever, and probably the first one I've made in 9 months, where I had some FaceTime going on, but I found these two gone fishing. The cards are pretty much immaculate. The blisters are pretty much immaculate. I am not, at this time, going to open the Chevy. I will open it at some point, but it's not going to happen tonight. I'm going to try. I know it goes against everything that I've ever said on my channel, but I'm going to try to find another one before I open it. But just so you can all see, these are very limited. Limited to 2004. So, what is that? That comes out to, I think, 40. Hold on, let me do some quick math here while I vape. If you take the number 2004, which is the production run, you divide it by the number of states in the union, which is 50. There are enough of these produced for each state to get 40 of them. So if these were available in Walmarts, there would probably only be 1 to 2 per Walmart store. So they're really limited. This is like RLC production, even probably more rare than Hot Wheels RLC stuff. Most of that stuff is 4,000 or higher. Some of it is 2,000, some of it's lower than that. But these are really, really rare. Now, I don't know if the one of 2004, I think it's probably of each color. So there's probably 4,008 total of the casting. And then half of them are going to be in this blue color. The other half are going to be in the burgundy color. But still really rare. I mean, even if that's the case, that's 80 per state. And that's just not that many. Now, when I found these two, if you look at the back here, it tells you you have the 64 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser with the boat and trailer. Then you have the 65 Chevy truck, and then you have the 2002 Silverado. The wagon and the 65 Chevy are the two that I would have wanted, and they're the colors. Both of them are the colors that I would have wanted. So it's really cool, and I feel pretty lucky that I found these two. I can only imagine finding a White Lightning. They're going to be stupid rare. You figure 2% of 2,000 is 40, so there's 80 White Lightnings of each casting, and I would love to find one of the Chevy truck. But the other release of this truck is a clean looking version. It's not the rusted, beat up looking version. So, and then you've got the boat with the shark mouth, really cool looking. So I am going to hold on to that one for now, but we're going to crack this one open. I will buy every single one of these that I come across in the wild. I don't care how many duplicates I end up with. This is one of the coolest things Johnny Lightning has put out in a very, very, very long time. So, I got my phone going off. Anyways, let's take a look. Johnny Lightning, I think, does the wagons better than anybody. The only exception to that is Auto World. But their selection of wagons is a lot better. Auto World only has the two. They have the Ford Country Squire and the Chevy Kingswood Estate. This is an Oldsmobile Vista. And in one of my other recent videos, I cracked a Johnny Ford Country Squire wagon. I've also got a GTO. It's either a GTO wagon or a Chevelle wagon. But Johnny Lightning is like the king of the station wagon for the 1:64 scale. Very, 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 very cool looking. And you can see it's got the tow hitch. All the trim is really detailed. You have your windows up around the top. It's a really nice blue color. Got your dual headlights up in the front. Windshield wiper blades are painted. It does have an opening hood with it's a really detailed motor. It's all painted one color, which kind of hides a lot of the detail, but there is a lot of detail there. The wheels are awesome. These are 3-piece rubber tires with tread. And it's a metal base, so it's a chunky, heavy casting. And these Johnny Lightnings with the rubber tires roll really nice. So that's the car. Now let's take a look at the boat. Because I noticed something on the boat with the trailer. The trailer does not have rubber tires. It's 2-piece plastic wheels and tires. The wheels do match very closely the wheels on the car. The trailer is all plastic. There's no die cast on it anywhere. Everything on here is plastic. But you do have your little trailer stand here. You have your dual axle, your little diamond plate sculpting here. So it's still really nicely done. Real light. The boat is die cast. Now obviously you have this here is plastic, and then you have the glass, which is plastic. These are plastic, but the boat itself is die cast. And I like what they've done here. Hasta la vista. How that ties in with the car, because the car is a Vista wagon. So to have the Vista towing the Hasta la Vista is pretty clever, I think. So that's pretty cool. But the boat is pretty awesome. I really like the boat. This is a new, I'm pretty sure a new tool from Johnny Lightning. Now they, here's something that Greenlight doesn't do with their boat in the hitch and tow. You have your little holes there for it to set into the trailer better, so that when you're rolling it around and the car stops, the boat doesn't go flying off of it. But with holes in the bottom of the boat, it's not going to be a floater, which it wouldn't be anyways because it's die cast. And if you watched WTF FOR's video when he cracked open that hitch and tow F-150 with the boat, oh no way, the tailgate opens. That is sweet. There you go. That's something. Only other car that I knew that did that was the Grand Wagoneer. That is awesome right there. Super cool. All right. So, let's kind of interesting how the hitch is attached and all that good stuff. But a really cool little gone fishing setup with the wagon and the fishing boat. Now, this Johnny Lightning put something very similar to this out before, and I don't remember. I think it was right around the year 2000. And in fact, the in this new release, the 2002 Chevy Silverado is the same tool that they used for the Bassin series, because all of the Bassin, I think there were 6 or 8 of them, and a couple of them were short cabs and a couple of them were extended cabs, but they were all the same casting. The new Silverado is the same casting, same tool, which is not this one. I should have brought the other one out because I have the extended cab too, which is what this new one is. But it's very similar to this, just extended cab. So really good detail. I wish they would have done something a little different with the brake lights. I'm glad that they're there, but they should have sculpted them out at the very least. Or, you know, put little lenses in there or something. Front end and headlights and grille looks okay. Does have an opening hood, a lot of detail in there. The modern fuel injected engine, but it's all painted black, so it can be tough to see. These are plastic wheels. It's a heavy casting, metal on metal, but it is plastic wheels. And then the hitch is a totally different style, different design than what they have here with the new one. So that's the truck. Really good detail, though. I mean, you even have the brake light above the bed. The boat is totally different, and I think the new boats are completely new tools from Johnny Lightning. That's something else I wanted to show you too. I don't know if this has been talked about or mentioned or announced on any of their packaging, but Johnny Lightning is now back in the hands of the Playing Mantis team of developers and designers that resurrected the Topper Toys brand back in 1994. So it is, Johnny Lightning is now under the influence of the Playing Mantis era, which is awesome because that was Johnny Lightning's best years, I think. Their best stuff came out in the Playing Mantis era. But a couple extra pieces. With this one, you had to put the seat, both the front seat here and this seat in. You have your motor back here. So there is some pretty cool detail to this boat. This was licensed to the professional bass fishing. I don't know if it's like a league. I'm not into it. I don't follow it. But these were licensed, and they came with a trading card of an actual professional fisherman, bass fisherman. And but they were pretty limited, and these can be pretty pricey to find. Now, I think if you can find one on card, they're about $30 to $40 a piece for just the regular. And I don't know how many of them were made, but man, they are definitely really cool. I just broke the hitch. There we go. Yeah, I just broke the hitch, but oh well. Really cool. So that's your old Bassin from the Johnny Lightning Bassin series, and then this is the Gone Fishing from the new Gone Fishing series. Same idea. It's just kind of a born again hitch and tow from Johnny Lightning. The new one, I think I would give a higher score. There's more detail in both castings, I think. And I really like the fact that they went with the rubber tires. Now, I can't say if the new Silverado from the Gone Fishing has rubber tires, but I can tell you that this Chevy is rubber tires. The trailer is not. But, man, that thing looks so awesome. I may just crack it at some point, but I really want to try to find another one first. So, that's it. as back to my other video about the different brands of diecast, I missed at least a couple. I missed Corgi, I missed Impy, I missed Tootsie Toy, if you want to count Tootsie Toy. So there are some other like little oddball stuff, but I think I covered a pretty good amount of it. And if you guys haven't watched Round 2's new video for February, you should check it out because the new racing champions are pretty sick. And they're chase cars. They kind of revamped their chase. How they do the chase cars. It's called Gold Strike. And it's not gold wheels. It's a gold car. And they look sick. It's not like the ones back in the day where they were gold chrome. They're actually a really nice gold pink color. So check those out. See what you think. I'm thinking about going online. I really want the Ford Bronco, but there aren't any available for sale yet. There's one or two of them online. They're not too bad. They're about $40, $60, depending on the casting. But if I'm going to get one, I want the Ford Bronco. Maybe I don't know, maybe one of the cars, but I really want that Bronco, especially the police. They came out the whole line of police cars, and the 1984 Bronco is one of them. So I would love to find that Gold Strike. I'd probably be willing to fork out $100 for that thing. But that's it. That's the video. 20 minutes. Way too long for 4 cars. But hey, if you've been watching me, you've come to know all my videos run way too long. So probably none of you are even watching at this point. As always, thanks for checking it out. I will holler at the next video.